Welcome. Welcome to Sue's University of Life. I'm Sue Gaskell, self-awareness life coach, author, and everyone's friend. When we talk about spirituality, we talk about energy, we talk about religion, we talk about faith, we talk about the universe, law of attraction. These are lots and lots of ways of talking about something which is a seeking of love, a seeking of peace, as human beings wanting to understand and feel safe, at peace, to have a purpose and an understanding. This part of my work is to bring to you how I feel, my understanding, my beliefs, and to maybe open things up for you to reflect on anything I might say. We were born as tiny children, babies, pure loving energy. And that energy, that vibration, that awareness, that enthusiasm, that curiosity, that when you see a baby just looking around, even though they're not able to see, a vulnerable, content, pure bundle of love. And that's our essence. And very, very quickly, instead of connecting to the child, that energy that the child brings, we decide to go and create an ego, a programming, a mindset. And that's ego edging God out. And that ego, that edging God out, we then start trying to control and teach the child what we know from our programming. And a lot of it is fear-based, and we become in a split spiritual personality. One's the essence, the pure loving awareness, intuitive self, part of the whole, which is a gift that we all can embrace and connect to. And then we go into this fear-based, man-made conditioning. And so the journey begins. And we all have a belief system, we all have a programming, and we've all been taught and told by anyone in our life. And by the time we're 7, so we're told, and have no reason to disbelieve that, we've got quite a huge programming all given to us from other people. And so we have to then begin our own journey with that programming. And if you're brought up in a family where the faith is Buddhism or an atheism or Christianity, Roman Catholic, Methodist, Allah, there are so many different man-made religions, denominations. And so we follow a set of rules, sometimes from the Quran, sometimes from the Bible. Again, the books are made by man, and we then are driven by a God of love or a God of fear, or we can go in and out of both. And on this, the spirituality YouTube site, on Sue's University of Life, what I'd like to do is just talk about my understanding, and that's obviously from my programming, and then how I can live from a place of peace and complete awareness, and to have grown and evolved to the point where I actually am totally and utterly at peace and aware. I can watch when my programming comes in. I can watch when stress or fear tries to steal this feeling of well-being. I watch people who say, no, our way is right. And if everyone's way was right, then that would be wonderful, except that there's only one truth from a place of love. Then there's your truth, my truth, other people's truth, and it's all about evolving and growing until you feel completely and comfortably at one and you have a relationship, this internal dialogue. And mine is from a place of love. I've had to learn to accept and love myself and work through all my programming and all the fear-based reality that I perceived. The way I perceived God was that he was going to punish me, and it's just not like that at all as I understand it. This pure loving God, the relationship of loving energy, this conversation you have with yourself begins by becoming your own best friend and listening to the voices of kindness instead of listening to the voices that are forever trying to criticize and put you down. And so the spiritual journey we're all on, because we are spirit, we are vibration, and spirit never dies. So you accept that you're born, that you have an experience to evolve your spirit to grow. And then when we die to this earth, we move on to another level. And that's how I see it, and that's my understanding. I invite you to join me as I investigate and explore so many other things around religion, man's man-made perception, fear-based love, true love, conditional love, and addictive love. There are so many other ways. And leading to the path of truth, following the mothership, as Gary Zukov said, beautiful analogy. We're boats on the ocean and we're trying to be directed by the mothership to follow this place of love, which will take us along the journey of life and allow us to be kinder, put something back, and make this world and the earth plane a better place than when we first came to it. And so I hope that you'll join me again on Sue's University of Life, and I look forward to any comments you might put. Any comments, I would appreciate if you understood that lazy language, which is bad language, swearing, is something that I really prefer you not to use. There are ways of saying things without always putting someone else down. Your comments are so welcome, and you can put the comments, you'll see there's a space for you to do just that. And then anything you want me to talk about on spirituality on Sue's University of Life, I will happily do. For now, as I say to anybody who really, really does understand, you matter. You really do matter. You are enough. You're good enough. And good in the sense of you have a beautiful ability and a chance to be curious and to connect to your spirituality, the vibration of who you are, and then connect to the whole. And that's when we really begin to enjoy the experience of life here on earth as we evolve and grow. Bye for now. Sue Gaskell.